So thank you to everyone for joining us today. We had such feedback, such good feedback on mind maps that we thought we would bring today Hager back. Thank you so much, and give you an example of what one actually looks like, because we had a couple of requests to say, love the concept, can you show it to me? So we thought we would do that for you today. Before we jump into an example, I just wanted to ask you, Hagar, if you could refresh for us a couple of the principles when we are putting a mind map together, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have four main keys that we want to remember. First of all, you have like a minimum time that you want to give it, about 5 minutes. And don't go over 30 minutes, okay? Because then the mind just starts to think for you. Now, no idea is off the table. Remember, zero judgment. Everything that comes up, you want to dump it on the paper. And you choose one clear topic every mind map. You can do several ones, just every time, one topic. And the most important one, have fun. You want to enjoy it. It's a fun game we used to play when we were kids.
Thank you. I mean, that have fun is such a big thing, right? It shouldn't feel like a task or something that's holding you back or gives you anxiety. It really is just to get everything that's going on in your head down on a piece of paper or a board. So
Absolutely.
absolutely, yeah. Well, I'm going to have some fun with you, if that's okay. So I
Yeah.
thought let's do an example, quick one. And obviously, we're not going to do a full 5 minutes, so it's not quite what you normally would recommend, but it'll give an idea. Um, and then we'll get some feedback from you as the expert of what you think. So I'm going to put myself out there a little bit and go for it and say, what if I was choosing a topic of going for an interview? So I just want to go wild and throw all the things down on a piece of paper because it's always a difficult thing to prepare for, and I'm always worried about it and what's going to happen and where you're going to go. So my first one is I'd probably write down, oh, I better research the company because I need to know where I'm going, right? At the end of the day. I might quickly scribble also down, oh, hang on a minute, what am I going to wear? I don't know. What's the right thing to wear? Some places it's a suit, some places it's a t-shirt, some places it's jeans. I don't know, but it's in my mind and I'm a little bit worried about it at the moment. The other thing was, when they always say, tell me about yourself, that stresses me out. What am I going to say? Like, I don't know. And am I going to fumble through it or am I going to be okay? So I'm definitely going to write that one down, no question asked. Um, I always find it hard to tell people why me. So, and I hate that. I cringe when someone says, what's great about you? Like, that just feels difficult. But they are going to ask that question, right? At the end of the day, why on earth should we hire you? So I guess I've got to think about this. The other one is I've definitely got to study the job spec because often they ask you like, what are the things in the job that excite you? What are you interested in? Why did you choose this job? So I need to sit down and really read through that job spec in detail. I was thinking maybe also, I often get at the end when I interview people, I always ask them any questions for me, um, and people always fumble. So I better know what questions I would like answered during that process because we're both interviewing, right? You're interviewing me, I'm interviewing you, so we're going through both. Um, I thought, what questions will they ask? What questions will they ask of me? Like, how could I prepare for them so that I'm not caught off guard, I'm not surprised, then I'm not so scared. Um, and then the last one I thought was, well, the world, most things happen through connections. So I've got to think about who do I know who works there that I could maybe talk to, right? That I could maybe connect with. So that was me, right? I did it last night, and then I thought, let me share it with you. And now I've got to put myself out there. Coach, tell me, what
Well,
what could I improve on? What do you think? Have I gotten the kind of idea?
first of all, absolutely, you got it. And thank you for sharing. Now, it's clear that you know a little bit about job interviews, so it was easier for you to really get going. And that's fabulous because you have something to work with right now that you just need to develop a little bit. Now, when you were talking, you were saying so many things that you didn't write on the mind map,
Uh,
meaning you didn't really put yourself all the way out. You shared emotions, you shared fears, you shared that you're worried even about what you're wearing to the interview. You share about questions that you want to ask. You said that who you know in the company. So start going with the flow and who are the people that you know, or maybe people that might know someone in the company. And you really want to get your juices in there and not just the titles. Okay.
Ah,
So this
yes.
is great because you have a great beginning to work with. Now you want to develop it a little bit more. Even just ask yourself, what does it mean to practice your introduction? You just said before that you're not so good in explaining yourself and why you are the best fit for something. So, what are the things that you're not good at? What are the things that you are good at talking about?
Mm,
Everything that goes on. That's why to give it up to 30 minutes is great because when we talk, things just go out of us and then we need to write it on the paper.
yeah. That's so helpful. Thank you. I mean, I guess that is the thing. Don't hold back. And when you're saying this to me now, I'm going, yeah, I did, didn't I? And it's not, do I get it right or do I get it wrong? It's just putting everything down on a piece of paper. I wanted to ask, so when you're done with this mind map and you've really just, put everything down and you've let it go, what do you do with it? Do you go back and review it? Do you cross things off, or do you just put it away and never look at it again? What is the normal thought behind that?
There isn't one way to go. It really depends. Usually, my recommendation is when you finish a mind map, step back for a moment. Just go for something else and then come back to it. Now, it depends. I can show you again, although this one is in Hebrew this time. This is my to do list for this next 2 days. So,
Wow.
in
Yeah.
this one, I come back and I check every time I do something. When you have a mind map to spark ideas, I'm starting a new business and I did a mind map about the different audios, different types of people and clients I can approach. So this is really something I did to spark inspiration. And I'll come
Yes.
back to it again in a different time and I'll see really what speaks to me, what can I do.
Got it. Got it.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for today. I mean, it's been really, really helpful. Is there any parting information that you would like to share with the group?
Yeah, please. I'm so thrilled to hear that so many people are trying the mind maps and because it's really a great tool that I use every day. Everybody that went into my site to download the mind map, it's a challenge. So if you've seen 90 pages, just because it's 90 days, so it's a mind map for each day. You have
Ah,
like 2 or 3 pages of text of what is a mind map, how to do a mind map, a really simple explanation, and then you just have 90 mind maps. So you don't need to stress out of it.
okay. Okay. Fantastic. So I've also added the link again to your site into this. So it's a wonderful challenge to say if you want to form this habit and you want to get used to it, there's 90 already done for you. All you
And
have to do is go and do them every day. 3 months, and you'll have hopefully a wonderful new habit in your life. Thank you very much for joining us today, Hagar. Stay safe, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.